All right, so as a blue personality, you are love driven. Okay, so that means you really do deeply care. You're not just acting, it's not an act. You really do care. You're kind-hearted. You're the type of person who would, if you saw someone who needed something and you had it, you would definitely share your resources with other people. You're very open-minded. Again, you like to keep the peace. So no matter what is going on, when it's chaotic, you're going to be that person that's willing to be open-minded and maybe even change, not necessarily your point of view, but the way you are portraying your point of view to bring peace to the situation. Sometimes you can be indecisive because you do think about how your decisions are going to affect everyone involved. So you're going to take your time, you're going to think everything through, you're going to weigh what you're going to do or say, or decisions that you're going to make within a business or corporation, how that's going to affect everyone. You're definitely a very sensitive person. Again, avoiding that confrontation and being willing to, change or try to make a resolution. So if you can't get a resolution from someone, it does bother you. You are the type of person that would go home and still be thinking about it and worrying about it. You might call a friend and say, well, do you think I said the right thing? Maybe I shouldn't have been so harsh or whatever. So you definitely, again, want that resolution. You're very sensitive to conflict and you want things resolved. You're also a very deep thinker. Again, you are that person who will take situations home with you. So try to be mindful of your personality, because you could worry yourself too much and that could cause some anxiety. So you want to make sure that you are understanding that the only person that you really can control is you. And if you have made multiple efforts to solve conflicts within your business or within your workplace or within whatever it is that you are out there doing in the world, that you have to find a way to let that stuff go, and you have to find a way to find peace, even if that is not offered to you on the other side of the conflict. Okay. Alright, so blue personality. Go Blues, right? So you're very emotional. Again, you would cry or be very upset over something that is not at peace. You're one of the quiet people. Now, you're not as quiet as the analytical. You're not as quiet as our yellows, because you would enter a room of an event and you would reach out to someone who looked like they were sitting alone and didn't have the support of someone, to talk to them. So you would reach out to them. But as far as having to be seen, you're not that kind of person. You're not the person who is out seeking to get all of the attention. You're definitely someone who is just willing to see how you can help, how you can support. If you hear how can I help a lot in your language, or if you are out again and you are, in an event or something like that, and you hear someone using the word I want to help a lot, or they're willing to get that napkin, willing to straighten up that chair, willing to help others within the event, that would be your blue personality. Okay, so very soft-spoken. Whenever there's an argument or any type of confrontation, you're definitely not going to be the person yelling and screaming and demanding things. You're going to be, again, that voice of reason, that voice that is really trying to find out, why do you feel this way, or how can I help resolve the issue. Not that loud, again, boisterous voice in the crowd.